Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's W-O-R-I-M-I, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Now, I do apologise if you've heard this before. Silly me, in a moment of distraction this morning, decided to soap on my eyes instead of moisturiser. That's why they're so red today. Took me about a half hour, 40 minutes to twig why they were stinging so badly. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what a day. Woke up feeling like I want to burst into tears, and the feeling hasn't left me. So, entertainment only. There's a lot happening today. What I want to have a look at in this particular reading is I want to have a look at Maurene Comey, daughter of James Comey, Comey of the Clinton last minute, let it out there that apparently she used a private server, Comey. Now, James Comey has been outspoken about the current regime. Maurene Comey is was a prosecutor for the DoJ, very, very competent, highly qualified prosecutor, I might add. She prosecuted both Epps and Maxwell, got a conviction with Maxwell. Epps didn't quite make it, and she was also lead on the team in regards to Coombs. So she is very, very skilled, very qualified, knows her stuff. She was fired from the DOJ. Shock horror, 2 days before Blanche and Plastic Pam, went to have a chat with Maxwell when Maxwell was then moved to a very minimum security prison. Now, if Comey had still been employed by the DOJ as the lead prosecutor in that case, she would have been in on that Blanche Bondi Maxwell meeting. She would have been there as the DOJ representative to ensure that the facts were facts. But strange, 2 days beforehand, not half suspicious. Anyhow, apparently Luma had been really advocating for months for Maurene Comey to be sacked. And she made it very public on what used to be called Twitter. And apparently the DOJ is saying, so she was sacked under, massive betrayal here. She may have uncovered, but betrayal and the devil dropped out onto my lap. Treason and the devil. So apparently she was sacked via email. They didn't even give her the dignity of an actual face-to-face meeting, sacked by email, citing Article 2. Now, the DOJ are pushing back. So Comey is suing the DOJ, demanding her job back and back pay and a public apology, and that she gets something to do with admitting that they had sacked her incorrectly according to the Constitution and all sorts of things. So she's suing the DOJ, claiming that her sacking, she's not saying it's anything to do with Epps or Maxwell. She's claiming it was retaliation for her father being vocal. She's been very careful about not including the Epps, Maxwell, Coombs bits and bobs in there. So apparently she got sacked under Article 2. Now the DOJ is pushing back, claiming that Article 2 gives the president the authority to fire anybody that is a government employee. Not true. Just going to say that. Not true according to the constitutional lawyers, but this is what the DOJ are pushing back on. So we have here the higher authorities, could be the DOJ, desperately trying to hold on to their position with the Four of Pentacles. It's a very insecure position. It's also a paranoia card as well. So I want to see, if you're wondering what deck I'm using the Mystical Manga cards, M-A-N-G-A, for those that don't know how to spell it, and entertainment only. So I want to have a look to see how this is going to go for Maurene Comey. She's suing the DoJ to have her position reinstated, claiming that she was vindictively fired with no cause. We know why she was fired, but she's being very careful, and I mean she knows her stuff. She is being very careful in how she words this. How's this going to go for Maurene Comey? Maurene Comey. What do we need to know for Maurene Comey? What do we need to know for Maurene Comey? How's this going to go for Maurene Comey? Boy, there's a lot to look at this week. This next 10 days, there's going to be stuff come out. Big stuff. Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. Maurene Comey. These two cards. Oh, 4 cards popped out. Okay, well, I might just go with these to start with. How's it going to go? 10 of Pentacles. Oligarchical money can be the legacy card, can be the handing over from one generation to the next. Justice. Okay, so her legacy could be in the Justice Department, the DoJ, or it could simply be she's bringing justice to the position. The Knight of Cups, the false friend on offer, and then the 7 of Swords. Seeing the lying, stealing, cheating. This could be discovery, because we've got the lying, stealing, cheating, being exposed, being seen, the betrayal. Okay, see where this goes. Queen of Swords, that would have to be Maurene Comey herself. The World. Well, first of all, the world is watching, but it's also, this is the ending of a cycle, bringing something to a close. And then the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins. She's got the goods. She's got information here. The Knight of Wands, inflammatory information being brought forward about money trails. She's got information on who paid who, what, where. Inflammatory information, the money trail, and the money laundering and the trafficking. She's got that information. Hope she's got good protection, that she was prevented from bringing forth due to her contract with the DoJ. So why would she want back in again? And then you've got the whistleblower with the Page of Swords. A lot of information coming out quickly about the government and about money, and it's going to be a really burdensome slog. Could be Supreme Court and money. I'm just going to say Maurene Comey she knows who got paid what where. Okay. Was it Morgan Chase or something? That's the bank account that basically laundered a lot of the money. We've also got the Deutsche Bank that's implicated. What is it that... Why does Maurene Comey want back in? Why does she want back in? Why does Maurene Comey walk back in? Okay, why is Maurene Comey bringing this case against the DOJ? Why is Maurene Comey? Because she wants the secrets to get out there. She wants to be able to reveal what she knows in a legally binding environment, is what I'm getting. They're trying to shut her down with that Four of Pentacles. The Moon card, challenged by the Ten of Swords. Bringing things to an end legally. She wants the secrets to get out there so that she can legally, I think it's basically to destroy the DOJ. I'm not saying destroy the DOJ, but you know what I mean, destroy the plastic Pam and them, and Blanche and them. Okay. Ooh, secrets being revealed, hidden agenda, bringing forth information in the past, what she uncovered about the money trail. Crowning this reading, the abuse of power, the betrayal, the deceit, the win at any cost, the sabotage. Could be her sabotaging the DOJ. They don't want this case, but they can't, if Comey is doing the suing, they can't choose not to have it. Does that make sense? And the Tower, bringing it all down, tearing it all down. She is a smart cookie. The gift from the past, the inflammatory information that she's got. It's also about children here, children being gifted. The inflammatory information, the dark money that was involved, the Magician, then emotionally walking away, and then legally moving on. I think she is manipulating a destruction, and then she's going to drop mic and walk away. And the wheel turning and living happily ever after. And being toasted by the King of Cups, of all people. You've got the Emperor, you've got the laundering, you've got the huge inflammatory message, and you've got the Death card. And there's the Russian card as well. Really feels like she's bringing this case. It's not about getting a job back. It's about to tear down this false facade of the DOJ. I mean, we thought Barr was bad. He got nothing on Plastic Pan, as the DOJ being used as the Orange Twerp's personal legal firm, being dictated to. And they're not working for the people. They're working for the Orange Twerp, and they're working for the Heritage Foundation. So what I'm getting there is she's bringing this case not to get the job back, but to tear down the DOJ in the process. Is she going to succeed? Is Maurene Comey going to succeed? Why am I picking up Dick Cheney? I'm seeing Dick Cheney protecting her. Wow, okay. I don't know, is Comey and Cheney friends, like James Comey and Cheney friends from the old days or something? I don't know. I just got told Dick Cheney, and I feel like he's standing in front of her, protecting her. Not stopping her, he's protecting her. Okay. Will Maurene Comey, how will she go in this endeavour? Will she succeed is the big question. Right, the current, she might, I think she might. The current energy is the Eight of Swords. She is bound, she is blindfolded, she is legally restricted. So in her current position as a fired ex-DoJ prosecutor, she is bound and restricted legally. She can't share what she knows. That's her current position. The challenge is the Knight of Cups, being able to present, make an offer, present what she knows. Page of Cups at the foundation, the energy she's stewing in is the unexpected messaging coming from left field, the unexpected presentation coming forward. The lid is off the cup here. The lid is off the cup here too. In the past, independent female, living a life of luxury, minding her own business, gilded cage. Yeah, she did pretty well. She was well recompensed for her position in the past, but this isn't about money for her. This is emotional. So the independent female crowning this reading, ending of a legacy, moving forward into the next chapter. The immediate future, the Ten of Swords. Is that Maurene Comey, or is that her bringing down the DoJ? The stabbed in the back, the betrayed, the ending. I mean, straight out, 2 tens back to back. This is bringing some sort of ending for one of the parties. How's it going to go for Maurene Comey? Emotionally walking away from what no longer serves, but taking the higher path here. The steps going up, the higher path that requires action, not resting on her laurels. And again, that card as well, even though they went back vaguely randomly, internally, legally moving forward with this. The hopes and fears, the Page of Wands, the articulate messenger bringing forward fiery information. The outcome for her, women celebrating the King of Swords, legal action being taken, and the Two of Swords. This is thigh deep in the swamp, arms crossed in a protective manner, eyes closed, forcing the swamp to be revealed is what I'm getting here. The Knight of Coins, the mercenary, and we've got the Ten of Cups, the voter. The Nine of Wands, the fiery defense, revealing the hidden agenda. Oh, that was spot sneezing, I do apologise. The Death card, Ace of Wands, King of Coins, Dark Money, Knight of Swords, the Star of Hope and Healing, and then the military. It's a case, I can't tell you what's going to undo everything first, but Maurene Comey, if you want to know about retaliation and vindictiveness, this is going to be the case to watch. She is not interested. It's not about her getting a job back. It is not about money. It is about exposing the corruption and getting out in the legally protected public sphere what she knows. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Someone's being brought down. Someone is absolutely being brought down. And I don't think it's Maurene. She's too smart for that. Which is going to lead an investigation into those involved in the swamp. And we've got emotionally overwhelming, a cleansing, a new beginning. We've got the King of Cups. And we've got the, what is it, the lying and stealing being revealed. I don't know who this King of Cups is. The lying and stealing being revealed. And you've then got Maurene Comey herself with the Queen of Swords. She's going to bring forward a very difficult message to hear. It's not going to be easy, about treason and betrayal. That will bring everything to an end. We've then got the military and we've got the Star of Hope and Healing. Oh, boy. I do not know which thread that is pulled out of all the things that we're looking at is going to be the first one to unravel, because there are so many options. But let's watch this case, see how it plays. She feels protected. She feels protected, and what the reason for this case is not going quietly into the night, knowing all that she knows. Okay, love to you all. Take care.